Hi everyone, today we are going to have a session on reading task. So the topic is what happiness is, and this is the passage given A to H, and we have a few questions here, that is 14 to 20. Okay, but today we are going to do only read the three passages, that is A, B and C. We are going to read the passages, and after that we are going to link the questions. While linking itself and highlighting the keywords, while reading the passage you can link the answer. So this is the concept we are going to do. So 3 minutes, 3 answers we are going to get it. Okay. Before reading the passage, we have to keep a vision in questions. Okay, so we'll start now. So we are going to do 3, but we have to read all the questions so that we can able to get the answers while reading the passages. Okay, so I'm starting with this. An experiment involving dividing several groups of which receive positive icon. This is the keyword. And review of poorly researched psychology area. Contrast being made about the brain action response to positive or negative stimulus. Skeptical attitude towards research seems to be a waste of fun. A substance that produces wanting instead of much liking. Substance, wanting and liking produces. A conclusion that lasting happiness are hardly obtained because of nature of brains. One description that listed the human emotional categories. So these are the keywords. So while reading the passage itself, we have to link with these questions. Okay, link with these keywords. Okay, I'm starting with this A, that is paragraph A. Economists accept that if people describe themselves as happy, then they are happy. However, psychologists differentiate between the level of happiness. The most immediate type involves a feeling, pleasure and joy. But sometimes the happiness is a judgment that life is satisfying and does not imply on emotional state. And the psychologist Martin Seligman has spearheaded an effort to study the science of happiness. The bad news is that we are not wired to be happy. And the good news is that we can do something about it. Since its origins and Leipzig laboratory 130 years ago, psychology has a little to say about the goodness and contentment. Mostly psychologists have concerned themselves with weakness and misery. Okay. And there are libraries full of theories about why we get sad, worried and angry. And it has not been respectable science to study what happens when lives go well. Positive experiences such as joy, kindness and altruism and heroism have mainly been ignored. For every 100 psychology papers dealing with anxiety or depression, only concerns a positive trait. So this is the paragraph. So we are going to linking the keywords. An experiment involving several groups of one which received positive icon is not there. A poorly researched psychology area, and it may be the answer. Contrast brain action is not given. Research in waste of fund is not given. Liking, conclusion, happiness. So this is the answer, psychology area. Okay, so I'm marking it as a A. Okay, so moving to the next paragraph, that is B. A few pioneers in experimental psychology, Bhaktha Tren, Professor Alice Cornell University and colleagues have demonstrated how positive emotions make people think faster and more creatively, how easy it is to give the people to intellectual boosts, and Eisen divided the doctors make a tricky diagnosis to 3 groups. Groups is given there in the keywords. Groups. One received candy, one read humanistic statements about the medicine, and one was a control group. And the doctors who had the candy display the most creative thinking and work more efficiently. Inspired by Eisen and others, Seligman got stuck in. He raised some millions of dollars of research money and funded 50 research groups involving the 150 scientists across the world. 4 positive psychology centers open, decorated in cheerful colors and furnished with sofas and babysitters. And they eat fajitas, then form posts, discuss subjects such as 1,000 therapists were coached in the new science. So we have to link the word. Experiment in dividing several groups. So this is the answer. Several groups is mentioned. The 3 groups they had. Okay. So this is the answer. Okay, we got it. And moving to the next paragraph, that is third paragraph. But critics are demanding answers to big questions. What is the point of defining the level of happiness and classifying the virtues? Aren't these concepts vague and impossible to pin down? Can you justify spending the funds? We have the funds, the keyword, so it may be the answer. Funds to research the positive states when there are problems such as famine, flood and epidemic depression will be solved. And Seligman knows his work can be detailed Along with the notions such as power of positive thinking, his plan stop the new science floating on the ways of self-improvement, patience to make sure, anchored and positive philosophy above, and to the positive biology. So spending funds. Can you justify the spending funds to resist positive states where there are problems such as will be solved? So that will be the question. So the answer will be waste of fun. The skeptical attitude toward research seems to be a waste of fun. So this will be the answer. So we got 3 answers in 3 minutes. Okay, this is the pattern we need to follow. Okay, thank you. Catch you in next video.